Hi everyone. It is John Seymour, Lee Serial Entrepreneur. It is great to be with you guys today. Another great, wonderful show. For those of you that are new to my show, you'll notice a QR code at the top right. Just go ahead and take your phone, scan that QR code. It will beam you over to my link tree, which has lots of great information. If you're having trouble getting to my link tree, well, you can get to it very easily by following the QR code on my hat. If you can't get there from the QR code, then just go to Believe Me, that's Believe, me, M-E, Achieve, ACHIEVE.com. So remember, I wear the hat, Believe and Achieve. And the reason for that is before you can achieve anything, you have to first believe it with your whole heart and mind. All right. So, Versely, welcome to my new visitors today. They're stopping by for the first time. And I want to thank you because every single day we have a new topic that's based on the master topic of the week. And we do this for an entire week. We have 7 days basically for the little master topic, and then we have little mini subtopics from that. If you're coming back, well, welcome back, my friends, colleagues, and associates. It is so great to have you here on IFYL, Inspirations for Your Life, where we help you figure out how to have a better life, become a better version of yourself, and help other people become better versions of themselves as well. Great to be here with all of you, and I hope that many of the new people will become just like a lot of the old people that have been here for a while, which is to support the channel and keep coming back. All right, so what makes you happy? That's where we are this week. We're in episode 3. What makes you happy? If I had to ask you that question right now, what makes you happy? Just don't think about it. What makes you happy? Maybe it's food. All right. So if it's food, you want to eat food that you enjoy, right? What else makes you happy? The second thing else that makes you happy, all right, I heard nature. So nature can make you happy because it can help lower the blood pressure. It can help bring you in a state of calm, right? What else makes you happy? People. People make you and me happy. Now, some people don't, but people usually make others happy because we basically thrive off of their positive energy. And so when we think about being happy, we want to eat great food. We want to be around good people that appreciate what we bring to the table. I think that's really what it's about. And so if we can understand that, then we're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen, aren't we? We are halfway there. And so thinking about being happy is a state of mind. It's not something you just do. It's something that you become, but it's something that you keep living about over and over again, right? It's something that you keep living about. And so I know, ladies and gentlemen, that you're probably a little wondering what I'm saying here. What would you think makes you happy? Think about that just for a moment. Just think about it for a moment. So I think when we think about being happy, then I know a lot of you are probably saying, John, I don't know what it means to be happy, right? I don't know what it means to be happy. What does it mean to be happy? What does it mean to be happy? That's what I want to know. And you might say, John, I don't know. And so when we think about being happy, realize it's a state of mind. But it's not all in our head because when we're happy, our body starts to act a different way. We start to be more efficient. We start to enjoy life. And we start to release lots of dopamine, which is healthy for us. And that dopamine can help us become more creative with our life. It can help us be more insightful. It can help us to be someone we haven't been before in a positive way. A lot of times I hear from people, they're always happy, when they win a game, but they're never happy when they lose a game. Why is that? Well, being happy to win is great. My dad always would say, winning isn't everything, but it beats anything that comes in second. So, what was he saying? Winning is everything. Well, you have to realize that winning at all costs can sometimes be a detriment. What do I mean by this? Well, if you're so focused on winning or playing a game and you're so into it, like I had this coach, he was a horrible coach when I was probably only in, I'm going to say, grammar school or early high school, and he was just terrible. He he just was, it was grammar school. I remember this. It was probably like my fourth or fifth grade year, and he was just terrible. He wanted to win, but he was ruthless. He didn't treat the team right. He wanted to win because that was his ego, right? And he was the nastiest person to other teams. When my team had played him a couple of years, and then I was like, oh, I don't ever want to be with that coach. He's just horrible. And guess what happened? The next season, they put me on the team with this horrible person. Now, he grew up in the military, nothing wrong with that. However, he didn't realize that the cost of winning was actually hurting his family and his team. That's pretty weird, right? And he didn't care if somebody got hurt. I mean, he would say things like, kick the ball, stop kicking like you're a girl. And, we were really trying. He's like, I want you to make them bleed. I was like, well, he didn't have a shin guards on. I don't care. Kick him till he bleeds. If he's too stupid to not have shin guards on, protection on, then kick him. And I don't know, it felt wrong to do that. And so I remember going for the ball and just trying to get the ball. And, knowing that the kid didn't have the shin guards on, I'd get the ball, but then his son would come in and he was ruthless. I mean, he would kick. He wouldn't kick me so much, but he would kick the other player and he'd kick him till he bled. Now, happiness is not about having power. Happiness is about being content and being in balance, in harmony with life. Well, how do you get in harmony with life when life doesn't seem in balance for you? I mean, how does that happen? I think the way it happens is people don't really understand, right? They don't understand. And so not understanding is a very, very big problem. But just think about it for a moment. Just think about that. Just think about that. Why is it that some people thrive on other people's pain? Why? Just answer me that one question. Why do people thrive on other people's pain? I don't have the answer for you. I don't have the answer for you. Then where is it that people come up with this idea? Like, where does it come from? Right? Where does this actually come from? And I think it comes from this whole idea of being male, of being, in charge. And there's nothing wrong with being in charge. But I think the problem comes in when we take being in charge out of context and disrespect others. Yeah, we disrespect others. That's pretty bad. We disrespect others. And so when you think about that for a moment, I think that's going to make you think for a second, right? Just think about that just for a moment. I think it's going to make you think, right? It's going to make you think. People get caught up in their own minutia and they think that the power they have is actually something that's going to help them, right? I think it's going to detract people from their purpose in life. In order to become happy, you need to be doing what it is you're meant to do, your purpose, why you're here in life. And if you haven't figured out your purpose, well, you're never going to be happy long term if you can't appreciate the value that you bring to a table or to a person, right? Think about the word happy. Maybe you think about a happy rabbit or a happy bird, right? Or maybe a happy butterfly. They all seem to be just existing and coexisting in the world almost effortlessly. But there's one thing that's certain. They all understand their passion and they understand their purpose in life. Even a bird understands their passion and purpose in life. If you get it wrong, you're not going to be happy for long periods of time. You're going to be happy and then you're going to stop becoming happy, right? That's right. You're going to become happy and then you're going to stop becoming happy. And I think what we need to appreciate is that if we can get it right, and I mean get it right the first time, that means being happy, being understood, then it means that we are a person, okay, that is able to embrace life, okay? When we embrace life, we have a purpose. And when we have a purpose, becoming happy is no longer a chore for us. It just becomes natural. If you live a life of bliss, I even say this to people that when you're working, I never work a day in my life because everything I do is of bliss. If you live a life of bliss and peace, you'll be happy and in tranquility. Now, that's not to say you're never going to have challenges, but the bulk of the time, you're going to be really happy with yourself and your life and others. So why don't we spend some time and get this right? Let's figure out what makes us happy. And is making others happy the only thing that should make us happy? No. It could be one thing, but you need to do things that make you happy. And if what makes you happy makes other people unhappy, then those are the wrong people to hang around with. Okay? That's bottom line. You're not here to just make others happy. I mean, it's great you want to make them happy, but don't make somebody happy at the cost of hurting yourself or making yourself feel bad. You know, I've said this before. No one has the right to make you feel inferior about yourself except you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to be with you this evening, as it is every evening. Please like and support my channel. Please comment below. What makes you happy, folks? What's your purpose in life? What do you just yearn to do every day? Tag your friends, your colleagues, and your associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then go to my YouTube channel, John Space E Space MRLEY Space Serial Entrepreneur, and look for the key phrase, help keep our content free. And then make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful of you doing that I know you will appreciate what we do for you by taking those pennies and dollars, investing into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, and even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational, inspirational content to get you off your butt, out of procrastination, into action, living and enjoying life on your purpose. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And you know I will be back when? Yes, tomorrow. We are on Tuesday, and Tuesday is going to be another great show. And so remember, being happy is not something you do for one day. It is a life purpose. If you can't be happy, then you got to figure out what's wrong, because being unhappy is not a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great rest of the evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.